of what is your protest sign say today? Because yeah,
can you see
that's
it?
a good one. Good boys against racism. I love that.
Yeah.
Is that your pooch?
No, but it looks like one of them. My other life is animal rescue, and you know, there's always been the comment made that white people care more about their animals than they do about Black people's lives, and I think I'm a pretty good example of someone who can do both and can put things into perspective.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us a little bit about, the work that you're doing, what you've done as one of the 502 live streamers, and what you're currently documenting.
Well, my name is Tara Bassett. I've been in media in Louisville for almost 40 years. And when the protests began, we had been in COVID for just about 2 months. And I'd already been going out and doing stories on COVID with my I call it the Swiffer handle mic. And I put a microphone on the end of a Swiffer handle, literally, so I could have the required 6 feet of distance away from my interview guests. And I'd been going out and doing COVID stories, and the first 2 nights of civil unrest occurred. And I thought, I've got to go down there and see what's going on, because really, I mean, you can live in the white world and not have any concept of what's going on in the Black community, because we live in different parts of town. We have the 9th Street divide, and you really just don't have any comprehension of what's happening most of the time. And I went looking for damage to document. And I found that the damage was to the people. And it changed my life forever. And, going on 150 days here, we've been out documenting. Quickly, you flock to like fellows, as you know, and a group of us discovered each other. And the group consists of Maxwell Mitchell, Shay Wolfuck, Antonio T. Maid Taylor, John Cherry, who's a still streamer, but he takes still photographs, but he's still part of our original 8. And then Jason Downey, Summer Dickerson, Jared Wright, who goes by Riot Heart, and myself. I quickly hashtagged us 502 live streamers as a group, because I knew that we would need to have some credibility as an outlet gathering information. And we've just made it our point to cover as much protest activity as we can, and also to cover a lot of the great things that are going on in the communities, particularly the ones that serve the Black communities of West Louisville. And so we've been doing a lot of voter registration drives and food delivery and other amazing events that are taking place. I never expected to be wearing body armor and carrying a gun at this point in my life, but that's what's required to do the job that we do as live streamers in the middle of the protests. And I have never had the experiences with police that many Black people have every single day. So, I have to say it's a horrifying situation to be in the middle of all of that conflict, and to observe the difference between the way the police talk to me and the way that they communicate with members of the Black community. There's a very definitive difference. And there's so much conflict between the two opposing parties. The stress is so high, the mistrust is so high. There really is not any conversation. It's just screaming. And one of the goals that I've had as a 502 live streamer is to elevate Black voices, amplify Black voices, and enable bridges for conversations to take place between the opposing parties in hopes of finding some sort of resolution.